Steve Berthiaume here with Doug Glanville. The Nationals, Doug, watching Steven Strasburg march closer and closer to that innings cap, 160. We'll see if it grows to 180 down the road here. But let's talk about it with you from a teammate perspective here. You played on some good Cubs teams with guys like Kerry Wood and Mark Pryor. How would you have felt in that Cubs clubhouse if they said, you know what, we're going to sit down Wood and Pryor. We don't care if they're striking out 15 guys a day. They're done. How would that have made you feel?
I mean, that would have been shocking. I mean, I think of like the old school of like, oh, you know, this guy goes, you're a warrior, you just go through it. And I'm sure Strasburg wants that ball, but now it's a different day. They're protecting his arm, coming off the surgery. They're trying to look at the long haul, and there's a lot of uncertainty about what happens to starting pitchers coming back. But as a teammate, you'd be upset if that's your guy that you know is going to give you that chance to win every night. And, you're not faulting him for his health, but you recognize, hey, you're close, 160, why 160? Maybe 175. That could be the difference maker. So you'd like to see if, there's any way you could push the envelope a little bit.
What about the other side? What happened when Wood and Pryor suffered those devastating injuries?
Well, that's what happened. Well, ultimately, 2003, we got to the postseason. We were right there. And then somewhere down the road, they had some injuries. But, Kerry Wood had some health issues before. I don't know if that was the single thing you could cite saying overuse. And Pryor supposedly had this like perfect mechanics. They were never concerned of it, and then it eventually bit him. But you don't want to sacrifice a guy like Strasburg's health for your organization. But at the same time, it's uncharted waters. And as a teammate, you're sitting there going, "Wow, we're taking our gun out of here." That's devastating.
With Strasburg right now, the Nationals have the best record in baseball as he gets closer and closer to 160 innings for the season.